Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. Today, I got a new segment for you, and it's called What It's Worth, or What's It Worth? But in this video, due to popular demand, I get a lot of requests as far as, hey, I found this coin. Can you give me a ballpark idea of how much it's worth? And usually I'll tell a lot of you to just go ahead and submit the request through cointalk.com. And you could still do that today, all right? But I'm getting a lot of requests, so I'm slowly making my way through the all the messages. And thank you, by the way, for that. I will address every single one of you in no time. But if you're going to go on to cointalk.com, my user ID is cuckoo times 10, like the clock. It's spelled KOOKOOX10 for my username. So, yeah, send me a shout out if you guys wanted to have a little conversation about a coin that you might have found. You can find me on there. But today we're going to take a look at something that maybe some of you have seen. If I were to be a betting man, I'm sure a lot of these have come up on a number of yard sales and garage sales, maybe the occasional flea market find. But it's this presentation coin that is in a ungodly ugly, what I would say circa 1970s 1960s wood looking box. Okay, it's got the wood grain and it's got the US Mint seal out of all things. But let's go ahead and open it. And revealed inside is one Eisenhower dollar. It's a proof coin that's encapsulated in what most of you probably already know based off of the hot on the heels Carson City release many years ago, the GSA Hoard. And this is yet another attempt for the Mint to try and make some money by doing their own modern GSA slabbed Eisenhowers, which, by the way, these were done at the time of issue. So they're 40 plus years old, and a lot of them exhibit this crappy looking white haze on the coin, which, by the way, can be removed with a light solution of E-Zest and distilled water. So if you did equal parts of both. But the coins encapsulated in these holders are the 40% variety silver. Okay, so they're all silver. You're not going to find clad issues in this, and that's the way they were intended to be released for presentation. Okay, I didn't do enough research to know how much the Mint was asking for these at the time of issue, but I would speculate it's going to be right around the $5 mark. Some of you that have been around at that time can let us all know what that is. But these right here are neat, okay, for a few reasons. Okay, number one, this is a 73S, and believe it or not, this is the rarer date to find in these GSA holders. So the price for this particular coin in the holder, as long as you don't take it out, is about $25. Okay, seeing as how the coin itself, raw, is no more than about $6-7. So that's a considerable premium for a coin that otherwise isn't worth, a quarter of what the total value is. And of course, if you had the original packaging, that makes all the difference in the world, and that's how you're going to maximize the amount of money that you receive for such a thing. So $25 may seem like such a small amount of money, okay, to even make it a worthwhile endeavor. The 73s have a rather substantial double die, which this one does have. So if I clean this up a little bit, got rid of the haze, and I submitted this, to third-party grading, and get the double die obverse cherry picker's guide attribution tagged on it, it's a coin that's worth probably $400 or $500. But I think the mystique of keeping it in the holder For me, means a little bit more because you don't see a lot of these as much today as you did probably 20 years ago when people couldn't get rid of them fast enough. And it's been rumored and speculated, and I've seen it before because I worked in a casino many years ago. These actually were cracked out of the holders, and then they were, cashed in at the local slot house. Yeah, you read that right, slot machine house, and yeah, they're kind of unloved. But any other date other than the 73S, you're going to be looking at a total presentation value of about $10. Um, Personally, I wouldn't sell it on eBay because by the time you factor in fees, it's just not worth the hassle. There's no upside in selling those other dates. The 73S, I'm really on the fence. If I did sell it in this presentation case, the $25 really seems like a small value to make any profit on. But anyways, that is the Brown Box GSA Ike Dollars. And hopefully you enjoyed this new segment of What's It Worth. And you better believe it, we're going to see a lot more of these in the future. And based off of your guys' feedback, you're going to see exactly some of the coins that you're talking about featured in this segment. And I'll even give you guys a little shout out. But anyways, I enjoy your guys' time this morning. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Blue Ridge Silverhound, it is available for you. Just go ahead and hit the red button down below. And you'll have access to all the newest content and videos as they're made available. Again, I want to thank everybody for 50,000 subscribers strong. Woohoo! Awesome. Thank you. That's a huge milestone. I didn't think it would happen that way. I thought I'd be long gone before that happens, but let's keep up this momentum. There's a lot of great coin content channels out there, and I want to thank you guys for choosing me. And, enjoy the rest of your week and stay tuned for the next one. Take care.